bring the barrel-aged double IPA, and we'll bring the Imperial pint glass. Let's get back to another round of Brewsday Tuesday with DreZ and Huck.
DreZ and Huck.
That's us. Brewsday Tuesday, indeed. In fact, I don't think I got to show this one off. The Daily Dry, probably the world's driest Michigan hard cider. Once again, Huck gives me the cider. This one's coming in at 6.4% Farmhouse, not house, H-A-U-S, cider company. Zero total sugar. So that means it's not going to be that sweet. Made with 100% Michigan apples, because we like apples from Michigan.
What I have here is a superstition. Fuzz Superstition Session Meadery. And they're making this here beer. What do they call this thing? Let me Fuzz Peach and Vanilla Session Mead. So yeah, a lot going on there. Prescott, Arizona. So my first beer was a mead many years ago, and I still have some.
Well, but you're saying your first beer was a mead, but mead.
Mead is the original beer.
But is it actually a beer though?
Mead was the original beer.
I thought it's a class in its own.
It's a honey beer. It's like a honey badger, so don't mess with it.
So what makes it a beer rather than a cider?
Well, it was the first fermented beverage, and historians have, that's what the Vikings drank mead.
Mm-hmm.
It was easy to make. Basically, you took honey in water and you boiled it, added some yeast, and then back in the day, they probably just let it naturally yeastify from the air, and then it would ferment over time. And meads take a long time to ferment. I mean, the minimum time's like 90 to 120 days. I have some that's now been fermenting for like 12 years. I haven't had any lately, but I still have it. I keep moving it. I keep moving it with me. I move and I take it. And I usually lose a few bottles. They break or whatever. And people go, I love mead. Let me have some.
Oh, so it's bottled.
Oh, yeah, it's bottled. These are bottled.
Okay.
And, so I'll pull a couple.
So it's still fermenting in the bottles?
Not much at this point, no.
Oh, okay.
The yeast is dead. Long live the yeast.
Interesting. Yeah, we'll have to do.
Yeah, it's just plain honey mead. I should make another one now that I know more about mead and beer, because this is actually nothing like my recollection of what mine tasted like.
Maybe when we finally bust out the Taste Like 2020 brown that I made last year. Whenever you bring that around and we could, I need to find your thing. I keep forgetting to look for that. I think I know where it is. I need to just I need to
siphon it out and get all the
and then we can maybe do that one round and then the mead another round.
Yeah, that's a good call. Good call. One. Yeah, we'll definitely do that. We're gonna do a mead,
a homegrown show. But yeah, so
I have some other beers floating around I haven't tried for a while too.
Yeah. So the virtual beer thing. I mean, so you said you haven't done. Have you ever actually done one where like you? I know you said this is like the second or third you've ordered stuff from. Did you ever actually like log in and do it where you're drinking it?
No, but I mean,
or whatever.
I got to say that there's, the Beer Now group that I'm on. We did every Saturday for over a year. We did a meeting for 3 or 4 hours, and we would mail beer to each other. So that kind of like every Saturday we kind of did that.
Yeah. So it's not really a festival, but it's like that's like a virtual happy hour.
Right. Virtual happy hour. And I did one for about 6 months, and then I broke free and just said, heck with it, I'm going back to bars. So my friends are not as adventurous as I am.
I don't know, man. I mean, it's
so far so good. 154 days. Haven't had a relapse. I think I'll be good.
And what?
554 days. Like it's been almost, going on 2 years, year and a half. I'm fine.
Knock on some wood, bro.
I'm fine.
Health is a little different,
really fine. I'm really fine.
How is there any way that we could have a show and it not somehow tying back to COVID and all
No, and I was like, I'm walking through the festival last weekend, and everybody's like, you're walking through and you hear the crowd, everybody's like, well, they said they were vaccinated, but I'm not sure. And even at the festival, okay, so at the festival, which would crack me up, I didn't go to the after party. The after party's inside. Outside, nobody cared about anything. There were people wearing masks. I'd say 2%, okay, of people outside, probably 1,500 people there, big space, really wasn't a concern, but probably 2% were actually wearing masks.
Okay, yeah.
And everybody
Each their
was-
own.
and
Hike your own
everybody-
hike, as you say. You know,
Right.
You want to
And-
wear a mask,
And a
go
lot
for
of the
it.
vendors were wearing them, but not all. But then if you wanted to go to the after party, you got up there and said, okay, if you want to go to the after party, you have to take a test. You have to take a COVID test, which is free. We'll give it to
Do
you.
they have one at the door?
Yeah. Or you had to during the day. They were offering free.
Hmm.
And if you passed the test, you didn't have to wear a mask. If you didn't pass the test, you had to wear a mask.
So what do they?
He said they.
So when you get a negative test, will they give you like a wristband?
Right,
Like this?
exactly.
Oh wow. Okay.
And then, but the guy says like somebody was yelling, you know, well, I was vaccinated. He goes, vaccinations don't matter with this one, which tells me something. You know, I don't know.
Well, yeah,
So-
yeah. I've heard multiple. I know personally multiple people that have gotten the vaccine and gotten
Right.
COVID since. It's vaccine isn't supposed to stop you from getting it.
Well, originally it
It's
was.
supposed to help. Yeah, I know. I don't
You
think it ever
think so?
said it wasn't. It was going to stop it. It's supposed to help. It's supposed to help. You know, curb your chances of getting it. And when you get it, it's supposed to you not get it as bad.
But
That's
people
what-
are still dying with the vaccine.
What's the percentage on? What are the
I don't
numbers
know.
on that? I'm
Who
pretty sure.
knows?
Pretty sure that's like 1 or 2 people.
Who
Like, I don't
knows
think it's been.
what the numbers are in anything?
Can we not talk about
All right,
this? Because
we'll let
both
it
of
go.
us are talking right out of our ass and don't even know the statistics or any of that crap.
Well, we spent a little time looking at it.
All right.
I mean, I'm still not
hit me,
taking-
hit me with some of the hard numbers then. I'm asking you the percentages.
Well,
you don't
look,
know. It.
I know an individual that got sick and hadn't gotten sick again and has not really taken care of himself according to the rules. That
No.
would be me.
No, I'm
so-
talking about you said that people are dying after they've gotten the vaccine. How many people? What's the
I read a
statistic on
number
that?
yesterday that 1,800 people in England died of it, and 1 million people had bad side effects. Whether I don't know where it
From
came
having the vaccine?
from the vaccine. They died from the vaccine, not from the COVID. So in my case, since I had it bad, they say I'm not likely to have it bad again, but I could have a bad reaction to the vaccine. So I'm saying I don't want to be really sick again. I don't mind being a little sick again. So I'm not taking the vaccine
No, fair enough.
until they tell me differently.
Yeah, and what sucks though is that, and we saw this.
Yeah, and if you didn't have it bad, you may, you know, who knows? I don't know.
No, I was going to say what's the problem with that is, and we all saw this coming because obviously they want everybody to get the vaccine. Is they're going to make you like, I mean, you're talking about these festivals and stuff. AEG is one of the big companies that now they say like, because you know Live Nation and I think Danny Wimmer and those other guys, they're saying you can either show proof of vaccination or if you have a negative test in the last 3 days, you can go
48
to the
hours,
show.
whatever. Yeah.
Whatever.
That's what Telluride's doing. And I think
But-
I think we should talk about that.
AEG is talking about only vaccinated.
Okay. Well, half, I mean, I don't know what the number is, but it's somewhere around half of the people are not vaccinated. And the ones that aren't vaccinated are mostly the people like me
Half of what people?
of the
the population?
population. Yeah.
I think it's more than half. Well over
Well, it
half.
depends on, I mean, I'm saying of the age group that's going to festivals, everyone old is vaccinated. I don't count myself in that.
I was gonna say
No, I'm not counting myself in old yet. I get to be 80. I'll count myself as old.
Oh,
Okay. So, but the people,
so 80 and older,
so-
everyone's
so-
vaccinated.
so if you have a bar, you have a festival, and you say only the people that are vaccinated can come, then the people who are still going out, like myself and a bunch of people I know, we're not vaccinated and we keep going out. We're the ones going out. So we're not going to your festival because other people are having them. They don't care. And the people who are vaccinated are still scared because they're obviously scared they wouldn't get the vaccination, right? So they obviously are worried about it. They're not even going out. So if you say only vaccinated people can come, good luck with your numbers. That's all I'm going to say.
Nah, I
mean, it's fair. I
I
don't-
think they'll be fine
Okay.
because I think anybody's chomping at the bit to go to a festival or go to shows now.
The
Problem is now artists are getting, somebody tests positive in their camp, but then they have to shut down and they can't perform.
right,
That's what's going to start sucking. That's going to be the new issue.
right.
It's not that total, like, I mean, well, I don't know. It might get to the point where the numbers are getting up so bad that they just call off events and stuff.
Well, they've
again.
just called off Jazz Fest again,
Yeah,
which
well,
I'm actually kind of happy about because I couldn't
you
go
were
in
gonna
October.
anyways, so.
No, I was going to go. I couldn't go in October, but I can go in April, so I will go in April. So I'm pretty excited.
But
about
why did
that
they call it off?
because of the COVID. Because New Orleans
Did
is a
they
hot spot. Yeah, they said that.
They're not able to hold it, like the
No,
government said it. Or
no,
they're
they
just doing
said
it out
no.
of-
They took
See, that's the difference.
right, and Stevie
not-
Nicks
see,
just canceled,
yeah.
like you said, from
See, that's the thing. Right now, it's not government forcing your hand.
right.
which I think to me, that's better. It's like, okay,
Right.
if the people that are putting the event on don't feel comfortable doing it, then I mean, who are you going to blame?
Right.
You know, that's obviously their choice.
Yeah. I mean, don't tell me what I have to do with my body. I mean, I think it's been on other occasions. People talk about that. Everybody's like those people are like worst about this. Oh no, this is different. Well, I don't know if it's different, but the government shouldn't tell me what to do. But I should be able to decide if I can't go on an airplane, I won't go on an airplane. If I can't fly to somewhere and spend $10,000, I won't fly to somewhere and spend $10,000. Is that going to impact me? Not really. There's other fun things to do. I would just as soon be riding on the beach in my Jeep by myself, not near anybody. I'm happy doing that all year round. So, I mean, I get it, but people are yelling at people. People are calling people stupid. And there's so many facts out there, and everybody's got to hike their own hike. I've said that before. I'll say it again. Hike your own hike. But don't come after the
I
other
said
people.
it before.
Yeah.
I said it already.
No, I said it 100 times.
That's why I was quoting you.
But anyway,
Yeah,
I think that it's going to be interesting, especially as we move back into winter. And I do actually look at the Virginia Department of Health daily dashboard every single morning, and it appears that it's starting to turn back down. Now, you never know because it's Tuesday, Brewsday Tuesday, and they post a bunch of numbers on Monday, so it's kind of weird. But the deaths have never gone up, not substantially. We went from like, 2 deaths statewide to like 4.
And when it comes down to it, that's the number that really
Right.
matters.
And that's what and of course the newspapers are going, it doubled, went from 2 to 4. Well, at one point it was like 150 a day. So I think if we're at 2 or 4, we're
still doing okay.
Yeah. I mean, more people are probably dying of auto accident or other reasons. If we really cared, we'd get rid of French fries. I think that's another story.
And cars.
Yeah.
You can't have cars.
Yeah, but I mean, and the other side of the coin is people have comorbidities. People are sick. People have other diseases, and it's bad. But
So, are you telling me it's not just COVID anymore? People are getting sick from other stuff now.
Yeah, well, not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
But
Soon we're gonna have heart attacks again. Soon we're gonna have flu again. I miss the flu.
Yeah, those were the days.
Those were the days. Oh,
when you just get the damn
got the flu.
Yeah.
Oh man, don't have to sit in your room for 14 days with the flu.
Boy.
You can go to work. Anyway, back to
any flu.
What was your best beer festival?
Best beer festival. Actually, I do. There's one that comes to mind. In Richmond, I did attend the Punk in Drublic, which was a beer festival and punk rock show. That was pretty fantastic.
That does sound good. I've always wanted
to go there, and it was just like unlimited beer samples, whatever. And then got to see NoFX and Bad Religion and the Interrupters and stuff. Dude, it was fun.
Probably people would expect me to say the Great American Beer Festival, but they had one in Asheville. Haven't done the last couple of years actually, but it was called the Winter Warmer. And that I will just say,
is that the barley wine one?
No, this was I don't remember the barley wine one. I'd love to tell a story. Went to barley wine festival.
But it was still one of your favorites, wasn't it?
Yeah, imagine it was. I have to ask Drunk Huck. But the Winter Warmer was a lot like that because it's all big giant winter beers. And I was there with my brother-in-law, and we get out of the thing. It's like 9:30, and they want to eat. So we go to a restaurant downtown, fancy restaurant downtown, and I'm just recounting what I was told. So we get there and there's a wait. So I sit down on the steps. There's like 3 steps outside. I sit down on the steps. They said I put my hands in my head and I stood up and said, I'm going to bed. And I walked away. And they're all like, where's he going? I went back to the hotel. The next morning I woke up. It was cold. It was winter. Winter warmer. I woke up the next morning and I was wearing my hat, my gloves, my coat. And that's all. No shoes, no pants. And I was on the floor with a pillow, just me and the pillow.
That's a good festival.
I was by the heater. Yeah. And it was like 11 o'clock when I woke up. I was like, that was a great festival. Great festival.
Oh man.
They're at the
what
door.
year was this?
Oh shoot, this was probably 10 years ago. But it's at the Civic Center. I mean, there's a lot of big beer festivals can be a challenge. The Great American Beer Festival is good if you go on like Thursday or if you have a VIP ticket or something. But if you go like on Saturday night,
right?
it's too many people.
Yeah.
Too much crowd.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they'll do it this year or not. We'll see.
Nah, time will tell.
I haven't heard.
But it'll be nice when we get back to actual beer festivals. I feel like I could really go for one right about now instead of the virtual thing. Not that this isn't fun. I hope everybody's out there drinking with us and having a good time. Cheers.
Have a good time. I'll cheers.
And I'm out, which means I think it is time to untap.
Time to tap our
So the Daily Dry, it's as advertised for sure, man. This was a very dry cider, which again, now that I've once your palate grows and gets more, a little bit more refined, I would say, you realize that all those sweet ass ciders are like, man, too much. And this is more like one you can drink. 6.4%. I mean, this is just a solid cider. I mean, it's as simple as that. It's good. I'll give it a 4.
There you go.
Thank you, Farmhouse Cider Company.
Well, the fuzz here, I have to say, I have a weakness. As a matter of fact, earlier today, I needed a snack. So I got some low carb bread, toasted it. Put a little
Is that like jumbo shrimp, low carb bread?
Yeah. No, jumbo shrimp can actually be jumbo, low carb. I'm not sure. I put a little butter on it, a little peanut butter on it, and I drizzled honey all over it. So I have a weakness for honey.
I love honey.
Honey's like, the beers have honey in it. I think Two Hearted Ale, Rogue Dead Guy, Great Lakes Christmas Ale. They all have honey in them. What's the other one from Trogs? Mad Elf. All have honey in them. So this is like almost like honey on peanut butter toast.
Yeah.
This is almost that good.
Yummy, yummy.
Yeah, it's a little sweet though.
I do the honey on the sweet potato fries.
Oh, there you go.
Yes. That's a must for
I
me.
do it on a biscuit too.
Yeah. I also put it in my smoothies.
Oh, there you
Shakes.
go.
Yeah. That's good.
So there you go. So I'm thinking this is a 4.5. A little sweet for my
It's
taste.
the best score of the day. Oh no, you did the 4.75 the other
Yeah.
one, which was damn good, by the way. I
Oh,
tried
yeah.
that pina colada.
Yeah, I should have shook it up.
Smooch. Yeah, mine was like
Fuzzy navel.
it was just like I don't even know. You just couldn't even see anything. It was just like a cloud in my glass.
It looked like you had to take a spoon and eat it.
It was delicious. Well, these were a fun round. So I know you said there's more from the go hard. So I don't know if we're doing that next week or if we want to maybe take a break.
Skip
on,
around.
off,
We
on,
got,
off.
we still got some more of your beer, right?
Yeah, we do. We still got plenty of beer from the road.
I got some beers.
I got because I did the bottle cap collecting thing.
That's right.
So maybe we'll do that next week.
And I'm already out shopping for pumpkin beers and
well, you said you're good for the pumpkin.
Oktoberfest.
Now we got Oktoberfest.
I need a couple more of each.
It's all creeping up, man. It's all happening so fast. We got so much beer to drink.
Seriously, if you're
We gotta
looking
make
for
up for lost time.
well, if you're looking for pumpkin or whatever, you better go get it because it's out and it's on the shelf and it's roaring off. They said they were already out of what is it, Warlock?
Oh yeah.
At one of the places. So, I mean, if you're going for pumpkin beers, go get it now. Save them. They keep well.
There's your PSA.
Yeah.
From Huck and Huck's Beer Buzz. Of course, Huck's Beer Buzz on all the social. Definitely hit him up and give him a follow. We're going to take a quick break and we'll get back with the tunes right here on 105.3 The Bear. Stick around.